hilt of a sword.
Brother, I know that sword hilt. Tread carefully. You of all people know how weapons can carry ghosts.
If it does not help us find the Norns, it can wait.
Let's keep looking. This way. I feel a trace of their illusions here. I can try to dispel it. We won't find the Norns through a mystic gateway.
Now's no time to wander off, brother. Freya's found something.
Opnar. There's nothing here.
A false trail.
I'm afraid so. We'll have to see what else the wolves can find.
Typical Nornish mischief.
They know we're searching. I warned you they wouldn't make it easy.
And what's the hilt of a cursed king have to do with any of it?
Distraction? Coincidence? Who knows? I suppose they'd say we were fated to find it. You were asking about the thread we're tracking. The Norns use it to mark their way when they're outside of the well.
The Norns live in a well.
No. The Well of Earth, their home, is hard to explain. It's in no fixed place. Entrances come and go. A place wholly under their influence, where the intangible becomes tangible. Like being inside your own mind.
But if we go in together, are we in each other's minds? Not so sure I like the sound of...
Lemire, have you encountered these Norns?
Hold on. What's this way?
Let us find out.
An abandoned camp.
Whoever was here left long ago.
What did you find?
A list of provisions needed to prepare a meal.
A recipe? Who left that way out here?
Let's take a look at the ingredients. Perhaps the recipe will lead us to them. Looks like initials. Do they match the ones in that recipe book you found?
I imagine we might find one of those ingredients around here. I encountered the Nords. Not personally. Freya's right, they have ways of discouraging visitation. Odin made his share of efforts. Wouldn't talk about what he found.
Old. Prepare for a fight.
You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass!
Kratos! Are you okay? Can't do this without you, Kratos!
Another Draugr old brother.
Careful!
This is a fine mess. Another Draugr old brother.
Kratos! Are you okay?
You're on fire, Kratos! It'll pass! This is a fine mess. Another Draugr old brother.
On your guard, Kratos!
Oh, this is a fine mess. Another Draugr hole, brother.
Kratos! Are you okay?
You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass! Brother! Get up, brother! Another Draugr hole, brother. Oh! I felt that one, brother! Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
Was there more? Of Odin and the Norns?
No. Either he gave up, or he wanted to forget what he saw. Freya, you mind telling us what you experienced when you sought the Norns last time?
To be honest, the details are hazy. Like waking up from a dream. Mainly, I remember that nothing could be done to change my son's fate. Which only made me more determined to try. Kratos, a raider encampment.
Shall we take care of them, brother? You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass!
Enemies to your left!
Right side!
Kratos!
You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass! Behind you! Look out! Suspect that's all of them.
These were coal raiders. Infamous for...
Eating wolves. Atreus and I rescued ours from such an encampment.
That was... kind of you. The coal raiders have been a blight on this land. The way they've abused its creatures. Perhaps we should do something about them.
Perhaps.
Up to you, brother. If the Norns know the future, no doubt they'll expect us to show up a bit late. What of your story? You faced the fates of your homeland, yeah? The legends I heard about the ghost of Sparta were surely exaggerated.
Exaggerated?
Oh, not in the brazen bloodshed righteous fury part. The part where it said you travelled back in time itself to win a battle once lost. It's strange credulity, obviously. I mean, a rumour about Thor knocking the world serpent back in history from Ragnarok is one thing.
It is the truth. The threads of fate span all life and time. But enough of that for now. Mimir, the legends you spoke of are true. But we will speak of this later.
Another Draugr hole, brother.
On your guard, Kratos!
You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass! Brother! Get up, brother! Another Draugr hole, brother. Another Draugr hold. Nasty hit! You all right, brother?
Kratos, we need you!
Another Draugr hold, brother. I felt that one, brother. You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass!
Kratos, we need you!
Another Draugr hold, brother. Take it off, lad! You've got this! You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass!
Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
Mimir, the legends you spoke of are true. The Sisters of Fate abused their power. When I challenged them, they threatened to undo my existence. So I killed them and turned their power on Zeus.
That's the most dangerous and irresponsible thing I've ever heard. These Norns have no such magic, nor does anyone in these realms that I've ever seen.
Aye, can you imagine? If it existed, Odin would have it. And if Odin had it, we'd be 5 shades more fucked than we are already.
I would not ask them to change the past, even if they could. I only want information.
And that's quite dangerous enough, in my experience. Freya, can we return to your story of Hrimthur? You said... If he built Asgard's wall in time, he was promised an audience with you.
Yes, and built it he did.
Enough. We will continue later.
Time we find the Norns? I'm sure your wolves can get us there.
Freya, can we return to your story of Hrimthur? You said if he built Asgard's wall in time, he was promised an audience with you.
Yes, and built it he did.
Hold. We will finish later.
I scouted ahead. The lake's crawling with raiders. Be careful. I'll heat up the forge.
A good fit.
Want something in particular? Glad to take that off your hands and wash it. And it's covered in blood. Thanks. happy to lighten your load. Sure, this'll be of some use. Whatever you need, I'll create.
Something you need to do before we find the gnomes?
Freya, can we return to your story of Fiendthor? You said if he built Asgard's wall in time, he was promised an audience with you.
Yes, and built it he did.
Brother, wait. Do you notice that?
Another gravestone. But this one's intact.
Aye, and with a keyhole tailor-made for the hilt we found. I was afraid of that.
Wait. Be
Ragnar Zealot!
For the king! Guide me, my king!
On your guard, Kratos!
Join! Your death proves me right!
Get up, brother! Brother, I had a thought. What if we took a stealthy approach to our next battle?
no.
Freya, can we return to your story of Fiendthor? You said if he built Asgard's wall in time, he was promised an audience with you.
Yes, and built it he did. So, off I went, not knowing what had truly been promised or expected. Dagger stashed in my robe for emergency.
Let this wait. Stay alert.
Getting back to your story, Freya, you were forced to grant an audience after the building of Asgard's wall, yeah?
That's right. And this mason, this giant in disguise,
His name was Hrimthur.
he just smiled to see me. And as you... said, he whispered in my ear. He said the Aesir had killed his father, and he needed to know that one day they'd burn for it. I pointed out I was Aesir now too, technically. He gave me a look, as if he somehow knew better, and continued.
Hold. I hear something large.
Kratos. Tell me more of your homeland.
It was violent and cruel.
Sounds no different from these lands.
It was warmer.
Another Coal Raider camp. We should do something about them.
Incoming fire up above! Enemy behind you, Kratos! Enemies on the left!
Incoming fire!
Oh, this is a fine mess.
Incoming fire!
Kratos, are you okay? Enemy behind you, Kratos!
You're on fire, Kratos. Double fire.
Incoming fire back here! Kratos! Good riddance!
Kratos on the left.
Incoming fire back here!
You're on fire, Kratos. Double fire.
That is all of them. Why do they whine?
Poor things. They can smell more danger.
The wolves fear that which can no longer hurt them.
The horrors of our past can be inextricable from the present. You have to understand that. How strange. I've never seen that building before.
Aye, very strange indeed. Let's take a closer look.
Kratos! Are you okay?
Come on, Kratos, off your back!
Incoming right side!
Wait. The shield that's blocking the entrance. It looks exactly like the one from Tyr's statue.
Brother, your fight with Thor must have scattered pieces of Tyr's statue all over the lake. Looks like the shield ended up lodged here. All this must have been hidden behind the ice until that shield smashed through it.
Inside, but we can't reach it with the shield there. be a way to move that shield. Doesn't look like you can brute force it. Climb the shield.